What's up, you guys? So as you guys guessed it from the title, today's video is another DIY video. And as you guys saw, Kim Kardashian on Thursday night, clearly, she was wearing a really nice skirt to the Balmain event here in Los Angeles. So as soon as I saw that skirt, I was like, okay, clearly it's like probably $20,000, so I need to make one for myself. And so I did, and I filmed that, of course, for you guys. So if you guys would like to know how I did that skirt, please carry on watching. So this is the fabric I got at downtown LA. So basically it has like some sequins in the shape of a diamond, which really reminds the one that she had. I also bought a zipper, but I never ended up using it because it was stretchy enough for me. Also, I bought this mesh fabric, which was supposed to be the linen, but again, I didn't use it. If you want a linen for your skirt, you can go ahead and do it. You will need a thread, of course, a sewing machine, and some needles. And then, as you guys can see, also I ended up drawing the actual skirt on a paper with my measurements. So all I'm doing right now, I'm taking my tracing paper and I'm just starting to draw the actual skirt. From my waist to the bottom, it was like 42 inches, and I also draw the slide, as you guys can see. And then that is it. Once I was finished with the actual shape of the skirt, I start cutting the actual paper so that it will be my pattern. This is, by the way, for those of you who really wants to know, this is how you actually make clothes in those really big brands and everything. I'm sorry if you guys cannot really see really well. This is just because I had so much light, so I'm sorry in advance for that. And then once I was finished cutting my own pattern, what I did was basically folding the fabric to two. I know you can really tell by this picture right here, but then again, my camera just didn't cut everything. So here you can see the fabric actually better, and you can see that it's folded one on top of another. And then basically all I did, I took the tracing paper with some pins, and then I pinned the tracing paper down to it, just so that once I cut it, it will be easier for me and just a lot smoother, because again, I wanted to keep the shape really nice, really curvy, like the Kim K's body, you know, like this hourglass that we all want. And once I had everything set in place, I took my scissors, and this was actually the easiest part, where I just took my scissors and getting rid of all the excess of the fabric. So this is pretty much self-explanatory kind of situation, but I needed to add that so that you guys can see what I did. Of course, when you're cutting a fabric, you need to move around it, and you cannot move the fabric. And once I had my pieces ready to go, all I did once again was to pin the two pieces down together. The triangles you see, by the way, this is my waistline, and those are called darts so that it will match my waistline perfectly. And then that was it pretty much. What I did right now, I took the two parts and I start sewing them together from the, actually that was from the inside out. So what I did, you know, I sew them together from the inside out so that I will not have any, you know, raw edges, and that everything will be really smooth and really nice and really eye-hand and luxurious and Balmain. I think that you already got it at that point. But then, yeah, that was pretty much all I did. I don't know, I mean, if you could sew it by hand, I guess you can, but I think it will be a whole lot of work, you know. But yeah, you can actually definitely can do it, you know, by hand if you don't have a sewing machine. And I believe it will kind of be easier as well, because if you don't know how to sew, then it's probably going to be really hard for you. This was, by the way, my first time sewing, so ta! I was so excited. And yeah, as you guys can see, I was barely moving. This was like pretty much a snail kind of situation, snail steps, I would say, baby steps, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, because snail doesn't really have steps. But anyways, okie dokie. So now that I finished the skirt, finally, as you guys can see, this is the waistline that I just sew. And as you guys can see with the seam, I was trying to make it as perfect as possible. And then I'm sorry that you can't see the entire skirt, because clearly, I mean, it's really long. It's from my waistline and down. And also, once I was trying the skirt on me, I went ahead and I was cutting the slide right here. This fabric is already with sequins. It has some, you know, of glitz and glam and sparkle, but if you guys want to go ahead and make the exact same as Kim was wearing, So I mean, clearly you're gonna have to use some crystals or bedazzle or anything like that. So therefore, I mean, for the slide, as you guys can see here, I'm gonna try and put this picture way better in this video, but as you can see here, yeah, you can really. In her slide, she had this really nice trim, and so I went ahead and I find this trim, so it's super pretty. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it to my slide. I also bought this trim right here because I wanted the bling, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna literally, this is gonna take a while to do, but just so you know, you can, as I said, you can leave it totally with the sequins. It depends on you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sew the crystals here. So I'm gonna have the bedazzle, and that is it pretty much. Tam tam tam. You guys, I kind of feel like I'm gonna go get married somewhere. I don't know, Vegas is kind of doing the whole marriage situation like real quick, so I might just go get married with myself. And yeah, I mean, look at you guys. This is so pretty. As you guys saw from the picture, Kim was wearing her Spanx, so clearly I'm wearing mine. And the top, by the way, is from Topshop, for those of you who do want to know. And this is pretty much complete this tutorial, you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment below. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And until next time, you guys, I will see you super soon. And hopefully that next time it's gonna be in my own beauty filming room, my new one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you soon. Mwah.